Buff Bagwell has left the DDP accountability crib and has relapsed and is heading to a rehab facility. I interviewed him not too long ago, and looking back on it now, I feel worse and worse about it because when I was interviewing him, I sort of assumed like somebody who's taken drugs for a lot of time, like sort of get like a slight punch drunk kind of thing. But when I posted the videos, a lot of people were saying, "Man, he's really gone. He must have taken something." Da, da, da. In my naivety, I just sort of assumed that wasn't quite the case, but because he was with DDP. But I'm apparently completely wrong on that one. But I don't know if you were in WCW when Buff was over there, but did you ever speak to him? Have you ever been on shows with him?
Well, I've been on shows with him, but it was shows with TNA is where I had my biggest exposure to Buff. Buff's a different bird, brother. I mean, and I heard about that he got on drugs, got worse. And see, stories like that usually end up badly. And I hope it doesn't end up badly for Buff, because he's a good guy as far as I know. And I don't know him that well. And there's a lot of guys that I don't know well in this business. And a lot of them are guys that do drugs because I don't do them. So I don't really want to hang around with them. There's no commonality between us. If he took drugs and I took drugs, well, now we got that as a common point between us. But I keep my distance from drug users and heavy drinkers, because those do not turn out well, and I don't even like to be around it. I'm sure a lot of people agree with me. But Buff, as far as I know, great in the ring, good interview when he's straight. But when he gets on drugs, I don't even know how he kept a job all these years, even in WCW. He must have had friends, and they put up with it. But you can't have that around your workplace at all, because it will really, it's a dividing wedge, and it divides your company. And it actually demonstrates that, well, if I do drugs and they didn't do nothing to him, so they're not going to do anything to me. So, but I hope it doesn't end badly. But hearing this now, he just come out of the DDP. You said, what do you call it? Crib of accountability is what you called it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that choice of words, by the way. Crib of accountability. Well, did DDP call it that?
Yes, he did. He did. No, I'm not as poetic as that, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, I like the term, but it seems like to me, unless you got somebody that's just looking right over your shoulder on what you're doing, you can't stay straight. So he can't keep this up forever. So he's going to have to go out on his own. So I wish the best for him and hope it doesn't end up badly.